What's up, y'all?
And welcome back
to Jazz Trav TV. Okay, you guys, so today me and Jazz are going to talk about the time that we first met each other. Basically, she has her interpretations of how I approached her. I have my interpretation of how she approached me.
I did not approach you. Anywho, you guys, so basically at the end of this video, you guys let us know which story sounds more believable. It's mine because it's the truth, but just let Travis know. Alright? Okay, you guys, I'm going to tell my story first. So, basically, it was Valentine's Day night. And me and my roommates were all singles. We wanted to bring Valentine's Day in together and with other people with alcohol. So what we did is we got this. I think we got like 3 big things of like box wine.
Nasty.
And it was so nasty. And then we got like cups and we made like little flyers with like all our faces on it and we like sent them out. It was like, oh, Valentine's Day party room. I don't even know what room I was in, 3 something.
403.
403. Ooh, check you out. Okay. Room 403, you know what I'm saying? Come through. And so everybody came or whatever, and I just had crossed. I crossed in the fall, you know, this Valentine's Day, so we're like heading towards the spring. And so I was still very pressed with my line sisters.
Go ahead, though.
So be quiet, I'm getting there. So,
throw it up.
Won't you throw it up? Throw your pinky up. Anywho, so I had just crossed, I was pressed just like Travis is now. So me and my line sisters, all my line sisters came, and like a whole bunch of guys came. So like we were in like the kitchen like strolling to like Nuck If You Buck or something like super corny at that time. But yeah, and then at that point I was like dancing and having a good time or whatever. And like towards the end of the party, I felt like, no, promise you, I did not notice Trav was there the whole party. Didn't know who he was, wasn't paying him no attention, did not care. I was doing my own little thing. Towards the end of the party, I hear somebody like comes up to me like all smooth and whatnot. He's like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, what's up? You know, what's your name? So I'm like, oh, my name is Jasmine. Yours? Oh, yeah, my name is Travis. So I'm like, okay, whatever, Travis. And he's like, oh, can you let me get your number. Mind you, y'all, so I broke my phone, cracked it, and then I spilled fingernail polish remover on my phone. So my phone's completely out. So I was like, yo, I don't actually have my phone. I can't save your number. He's like, oh, you trying to swerve me? You trying to like play or whatever? And I was just like, oh no, I'm not trying to play you. Like, you kind of cute. Like, I'm not trying to play you or whatever. Anywho, I had wrote his number down like on a piece of paper, I think. Yeah, like, doesn't that look kind of pressed? But I didn't want to leave him hanging though, because he was just sitting there with his mouth open. So anywho, so I like.
Oh, you really okay?
So I look real cute this night too, y'all. So anywho, I had wrote his name down on a piece of paper.
I'm gonna bookmark that one.
Anywho, I had wrote his number down on a piece of paper, and I had took it or whatever. He's like, yeah, okay. Anywho, the next day, Travis is so pressed. Travis called me. We sat on the phone for like 3 hours. He like told me his whole life story. I was like, damn, this boy talk a lot. Then he tried to get me to come hang out with him the next day. He like, oh yeah, some of my homeboys about to come through. And I was telling my line sister, I'm like, y'all, this young ass boy trying to talk to me like, I think he like a freshman or something. Because I never seen Travis, but even though we're from Fayetteville, like I've never seen or heard of him at all when I was at Central, like at all. So yeah, and some of my friends were like, oh, I don't know him. And then like my line sister's like, oh, yo, that's Travis or whatever. And I was like,
they ain't know me though.
Whatever. But my close friends were like, I don't know who the hell that is, because we're like lame. Like, we just like staying in our circle. But my boss is like, oh, I know who he is. Watch him out. Anywho, so yeah, basically that's the story. Travis was pressed. So like I used to walk to like New Res to like go hang out with him when I realized like, oh, I might kind of like this boy. Like, just a little bit.
Wrap it up.
He used to come to my dorm and just come hang out with me. He was like real cute and innocent. But
anyways, my turn. This is my story. Your story was completely full of a lie.
Next.
Okay, so it's Valentine's Day night. A girl had invited me and my boys to some dorm room party. She said, cool, we're gonna come over there. She said, turn up a little bit. We have wine. You know, there's a bunch of people here. You guys should come over. So we said, okay, we're gonna do that. So we pulled up. Seen Jazz there. She was a new AKA. You know, I thought she was cute. Thought she was, you know, beautiful. But it was like so many people there, and she didn't have shoes on or socks. But whatever, she was cute or whatever. So, you know, I'm telling my boy, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get that one in the striped shirt. I'm gonna get the one in the striped shirt. So, you know, she was over there. I could tell she had a little Fayetteville in her because she was like, she was dancing on her friends and stuff.
I was not.
In front of like everybody inside of that little living room. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, you know, coming to the end of the party, everybody's kind of leaving. So I see her sitting at the little, it's like a little couch, something like that. She was with her friend. But I went to sit at the bar table with one of my boys. I knew that was there. So me and him, you know, we talking. There was a seat in the middle of me and him. So I don't know if I looked at my phone or something. I just looked up, and Jazz was sitting in the middle of both of us. So of course, I'm thinking to myself like, okay, maybe she wants me to say something to her.
Did not see him there the whole time.
Right. So I said, you know, hey, you know, we introduced, we were talking. Like, hey, you from Fayetteville? I'm from Fayetteville, or whatever. So we get to the part where I asked for her number. She pulls out her phone. Her phone was completely smashed. There was only one light on her phone, and it was like this big. I don't know if she threw it, outside of a window and dragged it down the street. It looked like she took it to a baseball practice.
Bad luck with phones.
But she was like, oh, I spilled some Clorox bleach, or what did you spill on it?
Some nail polish remover.
Same thing. I spilled some stuff in it. So the girl put out, you know, a piece of paper because she was pressed.
I wasn't pressed. It was like around somewhere.
She was feeling me though a little bit. So she was like, let me go ahead and pull out my little handy dandy.
I don't know where it came from. It was just like.
That girl brought that
like
with
I
her.
To my room. It was like right there.
I think her friends kind of like,
Moving along.
They might have slid her a little paper like, get that girl, get that boy. You know, she gives my number, she writes it down or whatever. So I'm just like, cool, you know. Pulled her.
Right?
But she was really feeling like she came up. You know, she did the old nonchalant. Hey, I'm gonna sit here and talk to him.
I was not.
And now I'm gonna talk to you.
I promise I did not see Travis.
That's
at
really
all.
what she did.
Like he was like not even in my mind. Like outside of mind. Like did not see you at all.
No,
it's cute that you
there
did
were
that.
nobody was sitting there. I'm talking straight to the guy. Like if y'all are the guy, I'm sitting right here in the chair right here.
Having so much
I look this way.
Her.
Right here is Jazz talking to him with her back towards me. So I was just like,
with my back, you think I was like, please say something to me. No. You hit me up on Instagram under one of my comments, Trav.
Okay, let me tell the real story. So yeah, I think we did have a running into each other on Instagram.
He's been pressed.
All I saw was like a familiar Fayetteville area on her phone, on her Instagram picture. I asked, was she from Fayetteville? She said yes. End of conversation. That was it.
Oh my god.
That was it. But
it wasn't.
Moving along.
Because when we came back to that party, did you realize that I was the girl that you had hit up on Instagram when I was in that party? Did you
had
look at
no idea. Cause the girl.
Oh, you just flirt with everybody then. You was a flirty little guy.
Cause the girl I saw on Instagram had socks on.
Okay, that was. Damn it! Stop trying to come for me in my sauce.
Jazz, everybody had, and it was, mind you, it was snowing outside that night.
Okay, and I
was icy, so that means mud, shoes, gum, probably dog
People
poop.
Start coming in out of nowhere. I was already cleaning up, running back and forth,
in there. She's the only person in there with no socks on.
Okay, you guys let us know whose stories sound more realistic to you. Jasmine's, which is the truth, or Travis, which is a elaborate lie.
Truth. Reference book.
So,
encyclopedia. You can find it in there.
No, it's not.
Find it on the Instagram.
It's like Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.